Happy New Year, Libra. Dadhichi here from astrology.com.au again with your January 2013 monthly forecast. Sorry for the delay, I've been a little lazy, Christmas and all that sort of stuff. I'm sure you'll forgive me. Let's take a look at your horoscope here, just an overview of course to keep you abreast of what's happening. I won't deliberate too much on the position of Saturn in your finance sector because that's a slow moving planet. We've discussed that for a while, but that will come into sharper focus later this month when Mercury, the planet of expenses, moves into the right angle of that. Right now it's not too bad. You're maintaining a good sort of financial approach with Mercury, Sun and Pluto all in a favourable aspect to this planet in your zone of income. So you're steadily making some inroads there. Don't worry if you've been finding it a little bit tight. The finance planet itself, Mars, is the one you have to watch for just now, being in the fifth zone of speculation, gambling and just disrespect for money. So take care. You should be able to overcome that right now with the transit of Venus into this combined influence of Mercury, Pluto and Sun. That vicinity will add a little bit more dimension. It's interesting that these planets are all in your zone of property, real estate, housing, that sort of thing. So when we've got this many planets focused there, and of course now we have a new moon there this month for 2013, there's a lot of focus on where you live, how you live, your lifestyle, the locality and just generally the design and interior layout of your domestic situation. So for some Librans it could be a time to research Feng Shui, the way your furniture is positioned, how that's impacting upon your mind, and also where you're living and with whom you're living. So those of you that aren't married may be living with people who are just really not your cup of tea. It may be creating tension, anxiety. So this is the opportunity, especially with your ruling planet Venus moving through this area, to make that a lot better. That's going to happen right now. That's a cycle for a month or so. And that planet now throughout the 9th up until the 18th produces some very nice aspects, with the exception of one. These are major aspects. I mean, there are a lot of minor aspects, but we see the sextile to Neptune indicating your dreams and your ideals possibly coming to fruition. The conjunction on the 17th to Pluto, the real intensification of all of those personality traits. Sextile to Saturn, that's the one that I think I just mentioned, which stabilizes your financial situation. And the conjunction of the Sun. Now, Western astrologers say that conjunction is a good one on the 18th. I personally feel that when the planet, which is ruling the Sun sign, is in what we call combustion, that is, it's under the sunbeams, that can indicate some poor health or lowered vitality. So do take it easy at that time and don't push yourself too hard. The other aspect that I didn't mention was on the 13th. It's about 4 days from now, the right angle to Uranus. And for you, Uranus is in your marital sector. So there could be some sudden upheaval or some circumstances there. Again, this is from your 4th sector, this is your home sector, to the marriage sector or the significant other in your life if you're in a relationship. That can show a bit of an about face there, a moment where you may just want some independence, some freedom from each other. But for those of you who aren't attached, this could be a sudden meeting. It could be in the domestic situation through a relative or someone you love introducing you to someone. Because Venus is also the planet of love and socialization. When that Venus comes under the sunbeams, the Sun for you is actually ruling your 11th sector of friendships. So the combined influence of these two planets shows the opportunity for meeting someone around that time. What's the date of that? The 18th. So you give it 5 or 6 days too. So anything now up till that date, maybe a couple of days after, is an appropriate time. And having the Sun there in the zone of your family and domestic sphere shows a lot of social activity, a lot of activity in the home. If you're not renovating the place, then you may actually be entertaining people. So the Christmas spirit may not have really finished yet for many of you born under the sign of Libra. What else do we have here? We have the aspects of Mercury, which are also significant for you. That's actually a good aspect for you. Fifth zone of creativity with Mars. This could be physical creativity, so sports, competitive sports, that sort of thing will be very favoured after the 19th. Good aspects there to Uranus and Jupiter up until the 26th, when that planet creates a bit of a problem for you by moving into the right angle of Saturn. Again, that's the one we talked about relating to your finances, but I think that will give you a bit more of a cautious attitude, a bit more deep thinking over your finances and how you're working your money. So that's not a bad thing either. 9th house Jupiter is generally lucky for you, so whatever I've said here can be counteracted by this favourable influence of Jupiter. Although it's not a friendly planet, it does have its natural sort of qualities of bringing good fortune, good luck, optimism, so on and so forth to you. I look forward to your company next month, but in the meantime, don't forget to check out your daily, monthly, and right now the yearly overview for the sun sign of Libra at my website, astrology.com.au. Look forward to your company there, and here again next month. Take care now, Libra. Bye-bye.